Hello all and welcome. I'm RxOliver. These are my friends and today we are playing The Darkeye RPG. This is a brand new campaign. I think we're calling it Aventuria Adventures, something along those lines. This is a German game from a German company, I believe, called Ulysses Spiel. The Darkeye is the English translation of the name. I'm not going to attempt the German words, maybe later when I learn them. I have some familiar faces with me today and a brand new one, and she's going to get a chance to introduce herself as we introduce our characters. Welcome to the stream, Emma.
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet all of you who are watching and to be part of the team now. And yeah, I'm Emma. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm from Argentina. It's currently 10 a.m. right now, so I'm a bit sleepy, I won't lie.
And we have John, you'll now be familiar with from several games. Say hello, John.
Hi, how are you all doing?
Good to be playing in another game with you. Always a great
Yes.
time. And Mr. Legendary on the channel now, Mr. Max. Hello and welcome to another game, mate. I'm looking forward to playing with you again.
Hey, this is interesting. It is, I've like especially learning how to make characters is a lot of fun and see how we can grow from it.
It's going to be a fun one. And we are being games mastered this evening by the one and only wonderfully handsome and benevolent and kind games master, Mr. Brian C. Brian, thank you for doing this for us, mate.
No problem. You're buttering me up for something, aren't you?
Always, mate. Always.
Yeah, he wants that inspiration already.
So I'll let you introduce the game then, Brian. Over to you, mate.
Okay, so today, folks, we're playing The Darkeye. I am not going to pronounce the German name because I will butcher it. Because, well, I'd like to learn how to say it properly too. So,
If no one is going to say it, I will if you want.
Are you going to attempt it, Emma?
I'm willing to do that.
Go for it.
Okay, here. Here. Das Charles Ush. I think I said it right. I think I said it wrong. If this is a limbo, this is Schillinger's cat.
Anyway, I'm going to try and learn it as well, Brian.
yeah. So this is a nice little RPG from Germany. It's about a good 30 years old. So, and they've been doing the English language version, I'm going to say 12 to 15 years. I don't know quite the history, but it's very, very popular in Germany. It actually supposedly outdoes D&D.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why.
And it's a little bit more old school in its mechanics, so it can be a little crunchy at points.
Yay. I love
Which is
crunch.
good, especially for us, our older people. We love the crunch.
Crunchy grognards for the
Yourself,
win.
please. Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I'm speaking for myself there. Like, I'm officially a grognard now.
Yeah.
Like this is like you playing. This is like a specified 2.0 plus.
Yeah, this is right in my age, in the age of it and stuff. Hopefully
Yeah.
the mechanics too.
So let's start introducing characters, and let's start with well, why don't you start us off there, Oliver?
Okay, so I am playing Derek. He's a dwarf. I forget the name of the subrace. Was it Brian? Forged dwarf, is it?
Yeah.
He's a forged dwarf hammer for hire. He is incredibly ugly, more ugly than the AI art generator Brian was even able to do. He has one eye and one ear. He has the maimed effect twice. When I was building the character, it's got, you can take negative effects, and I was just going yes. So he is ugly, bad mannered. He snores. He can't get up in the morning. He's got terrible table manners. He smells. He's pissed off all the time. He's got one eye and one ear, so he fails. He's got like disadvantage on pretty much all perception checks. And I'm going to play him, I think, as a grumpy, miserable bastard of a dwarf and have lots of fun with him. That's Derek, the hammer for hire.
It should be.
Nice. I think he get converted for Oliver to this from Dragons. I'm sure he's going to convert his games to this.
If it's got dwarfs
We'll
in it,
see.
I'm in, mate. If I can play a grumpy, ugly bastard dwarf, I'm already sold, like.
Okay, and then let's go with you next, Max.
All right. Gotta flip through my guys.
You bring him up on screen for us, Brian? Hey.
There you go.
Yep, go.
Well, like just like Oliver said, is like my friend is, like here is not as pretty as there, but I love the outfit. Works the way I see it. Very similar to this. Like an albino elf, half elf human, like half elf human mix, and he has a long over hood of a cloak. He has a black scarf that covers his face. His half is his face. It looks like it got burnt severely, and you can see like disfigurements and stuff. And he walks with like a large black gnarled staff, and he has this aura of like I wouldn't say evil, but just darkness exuberating from him. And he just when he glares at somebody, his eyes like literally glows red, and he just sits there and he just like. And just people just stare and clear from him, and he just right there. But he's very young, if you can like, from what looks he has. But he has this very dark, raspy voice, which I'm gonna probably work on later on. See how that goes. And he goes by Merrick.
Merrick.
The
Nice.
Black.
Okay. And then let's go with John.
Okay, so I'm playing Jurel, who is an elven spellweaver. He's a bit pretentious, very good looking. Likes himself a lot.
Like all else
Quite
should.
happy to. Quite happy. Oh yeah, that's true. So just playing to type. He can be quite dismissive. He's a typical spellcaster. Everybody that doesn't cast spells is a bit below him, but he still thinks he's the best. So typical pompous. Yeah, happy end. I like it.
Very nice.
Okay. And last but not least, Emma.
The best is always left for last. I am playing as Durga, daughter of Isma, and as many of you can tell, I am playing the hot, nice person of this party. I am a blessed one, a novice of the Church of Russia, the goddess of love, and of parties and such. I will, if you don't know what blessed one means, it will be as a more religious type of character. She is a more nice person. She doesn't swear and is very focused on her job as a novice, wanting to grow inside of the church, which will be funny because, as I said, she's a nice person who doesn't swear, and I swear like a sailor. So let's see how that goes.
Nice.
It's a good role-playing experience. That's what it is.
Nice
Yeah.
challenge. I could never play a character
Yes,
that
that's
doesn't
making a
swear. I would
challenge.
struggle.
Yep. If I swear once, we'll have to take a shot of vodka, which I do not have right now, but maybe some other day.
Okay. So, just a few little things about how this is going to work in Foundry. Down in the bottom left where all the macros go, you'll notice if you're on your character sheet, even if you just click your token, it will bring up a bunch of the macros are already preset for your weapons,
Yeah, that's
spells,
what
and
that was.
skills.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's really
Loads
cool.
them automatically from the sheet. So you don't have to use a sheet. You want to use a sheet, by all means. Or you got the macros.
Nice touch, Brian.
Or use them in conjunction together.
Very
Yeah.
nice, mate.
That's a cool
Yeah.
feat with Foundry.
Above and beyond with the Foundry prep there, Brian, with the macros, mate. That's beautiful stuff.
Also,
Oh,
what
yeah.
does kerosene mean?
What's what mean?
Carousing.
Kerosene. It's one of the skills named kerosene.
Carousing is, as far as I know, tell me if I'm wrong, Brian, carousing is like drinking and carrying on, like carousing with people, like getting involved
Yeah,
with the party.
it's how you would interact with people.
It's like persuasion
Yeah.
equivalent.
I would say not quite persuasion. It's like you know how you
Fun,
play a room in a party?
Socializing.
Yeah, it's more of a socializing type skill. You know, when you get
Okay.
to a party and you're sort of casing everybody out, and you're sort of like judging the mood and everything, and it's like stuff like that.
Like the vibe, the vibe.
The vibes,
Yeah.
the vibe check. Yeah, I was just thinking that actually.
Yeah, it's a vibe check. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Nice. Even though my guy's got really bad manners and stuff, he's actually got skill in carousing because he's immune to alcohol.
I mean, you're a dwarf. What do you expect?
Already, yeah. We're playing
Yeah.
really young characters. This guy's got one arm,
Yeah.
one eye, 1 ear already.
Oh, yeah,
He's immune to alcohol. He's like a super dwarf. He's been through it already.
Forgot
Yeah,
to
you
mention,
probably lost it.
I am also playing a dwarf, a hill dwarf at that. So we are from the same me and Oliver, but we are from different cultures, the both of us. Which is why
Yeah.
for me dwarvish is Spanish, even though he says they are all Scottish.
The dwarves have got Scottish accents. You know this. The whole world knows this.
I cannot do a Scottish accent. I feel like I will offend you with that.
It's okay.
Well, I mean,
As I've said
even if
multiple
it's dwarf-
times, Mel Gibson can't do a Scottish accent. He's a professional actor, so don't worry about it.
I can half-ass do like an accent that would be probably somewhere from the UK.
I mean,
We'll
I could
just
do a
leave it
French
at that.
accent, So
I can do a more British one. What?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that I cannot have these tea and biscuits?
Yeah, I could do that one as
I
well.
love that.
Oh my god, you know, some people from England were like, "Oh my god."
No, I am. Trust me. Don't.
Oh.
It's okay.
I'm sure my grandmother's rolling in her grave.
Why is she groveling in her graveyard? I know that's a more US one.
Yo.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, we don't need to get into that.
Okay, yeah.
No. That's my department. If you're gonna go southern, that's all me right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were saying, Brian.
Okay. So that with the macros. If you need to get anything out of the compendium, instead of going to the individual folders, near the top there is a big red button that says library. That's the entire compendium.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So you can do
okay.
equipment, character stuff, the magic religions, journals. If and when I set up the journals, you can pull them from here. And of course, I don't know if you guys can see the Beastiary as the players. It says zoo. The last one. I don't know if you guys could see it or not.
That's the equipment, character, magic, religion, and journal. That's all I see.
Okay, so the last one is zoo, which is the actual Beastiary.
That'd be for you.
So that's one I can see. Surprisingly, there is not a huge, like, it's not like D&D where you got a ton of fantasy creatures. They've based this a little bit more on traditional European, like, lore.
Nice.
So you have some fantasy creatures that didn't exist, and then you have some stuff that's what they thought were fantasy type creatures, but in reality they were just probably like bigger versions of natural animals.
Yeah. Mythology.
Like a rhinoceros is a unicorn.
Yeah.
Or like an abnormally large wolf would be a dire wolf.
Okay.
So
Nice. Looking forward to that European flavor, like.
yeah, it's just
I mean-
the whole system has that whole flavor through it.
Your base fantasy settings are rooted in medieval Europe.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
So it's
gonna
not
be
your,
totally something that's written in Europe and is European take on it.
Yes, it's not like D&D, which is originally was based off of Tolkien. The whole idea of Tolkien's on Middle Earth, that's sort of what D&D was originally loosely based off of. This one, you could go into Germany or Denmark or even anywhere in the UK, and you could just pull out something that they thought in the Middle Ages
Yeah, that's
was
cool.
real, and it's there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, and there's a few other things in there that you sort of like, well, yeah, that really isn't like European lore, but it fits, which is actually nice.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Anything else? And all of you have played in Foundry, so you basically know how Foundry works. Pretty good.
Yeah.
One thing I did add for Foundry for us is
Break time.
Not a cell phone.
break time.
That's cool.
Ah,
Yeah. So if we say we need a break, I could set it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever.
right.
Start it. And then if you're back early, you just say I'm back. If you're not, then the thing will start at the end of the time I set. And it'll go back to live gaming.
Once again,
I like
Foundry
that.
and its unlimited features, eh?
Yeah, it's one I learned from another game.
Very cool.
Do I have any?
Oh, I do.
That's a GM one.
Max
What's
has
that?
got a question.
Well, as like some people have the basis of like Dungeons and Dragons where you have experience levels and stuff. How do we progress in this game? That's
You
what I'm-
actually will get more adventure points.
Okay.
Kind of like
Oh,
GURPS where
that was the
you as you
900
get
that we
points, you
built the
put
character
them.
with, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you get more of those adventure points or advancement points, however you want to call them. And then you just start buying. Like then there's like no class levels like you
just-
find in D&D.
You just buy stats and
It's a
features
lot more
like
like
you did when you were creating the
GURPS where
character.
you just yeah.
Got it.
It's a lot more like GURPS where you just spend the points.
Gotcha.
Okay. I've seen I have an idea about that. I've seen similar things like that, video games, stuff like that. So that's what I was wondering.
So there's no level 2,
Yeah,
level 3,
it-
level
it-
4.
it
It's more
does.
like Call of Cthulhu where you just advance your stats and your features a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And like you'll notice that some of your skills they have ranks like first, second, third. Each level after first has a different point cost to bring it up.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure about your attributes. I would have to look at that over, but I believe there is a way to bring them up because your attribute maximums change as you go up the experience levels
Okay.
in character creation.
Oh yeah, so we started at that inexperienced, which is 900 AP. I guess we move on to like experienced and then something else and then something else. Those are the ranks, the levels, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, those are the rough idea of that's the rough ranks
Right, okay.
as you go up.
Cool.
Oh, that ends.
I like that advancement style.
Yeah.
Where you just add on to all your different features and stuff. That's
Oh
cool.
yeah. So just so people know, skills are based off of 3d20 when you roll. I'm almost sure you're rolling under the target number. So I'm just gonna press. Let's see, Oliver's carousing. No, that I want to. So to roll off the sheet, you click on where the 3 corresponding dices are. I'll give you the challenge level. Most things probably be challenging, which is the average.
Like they gave us a pluses or like a minus depending on the challenge, right?
Right. So if it's a more difficult situation, you'll get a minus to the dice roll.
So each roll uses 3 different stats. So body control is agility, and not 3 different, but 3 dice.
It's
Carousing
associated to
is-
3 stats.
Yeah, okay. Courage. So climbing is courage, agility, and strength. Okay, right, okay.
Yeah.
So each thing's
Sagacity,
associated
for
to 3
example,
stat dice.
carousing, for example, is with sagacity, constitution, and strength.
Mm-hmm. Perception is... What was that one, that first one you said?
Sagacity.
Sagacity. Yeah.
Saga City.
Sagacity.
Yeah, I may be saying it wrong, so
Sagacity
yeah,
sounds
sorry for
right.
the accent.
I've never seen the word before in my life though, so I could be wrong.
This is the first time I'm reading it,
So it's
so
courage. Your stats are courage, sagacity, intuition, charisma, dexterity, agility, constitution, and strength. Okay.
Yeah, then you got your life points. Everybody has life points. And then there's the fate points, which everybody has. Get 3 of them.
Is that like a luck thing?
Some get 4, depending. And
what are those points exactly for?
Yeah, is that like a meta currency, like a luck?
yeah, it's like a luck point. Now this is why I have the book with me.
So sagacity.
This is why I bought a physical copy of the book.
Is like wisdom.
Sagacity is like
That's-
wisdom, right? Okay, nice one, John.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Just finding my way around the character sheet. That's my
Yep.
great shield mace, wooden spear.
Yeah, so they're basically used as luck points.
Okay. And is it a re-roll or a add something to your roll? Or fate point special abilities. So you get the abilities you can use with them. I've got improve attack, improve
Yeah,
attribute,
certain abilities
improve
will
dodge,
use fate
improve parry,
points.
vigilance. Okay.
They could be. Fate points can influence the outcome of situations, allowing you to re-roll a failed check or act faster than anyone else. And then they give a bunch of examples.
Okay.
You can only use 1 fate point per check.
Okay.
And however, it is possible to spend 1 fate point to act. Yeah. So, like Oliver said, his character has abilities that use fate points, so you can use it for that. You can use it for rerolls. Or if you want, you can say, I spend a fate point and I go first
Okay.
before
Jump to initiative.
anyone else in the encounter.
Alright.
Yeah, so you can bump yourself right to the top of the initiative and say, no, I act first. That it's only for that round, and then you're back in your regular initiative order.
Okay. Yeah, I like using the luck point or a meta currency to be able to jump to initiative. That's in a few games and I like it.
Another thing is you can use it for defense, adding a +4 bonus to your defense until the end of the combat round.
Okay.
You can use it to ignore all conditions till the end of the combat round. You can raise the quality of your success check by 1. Allows you to do rerolls, reroll damage. You can reroll your own damage dice, but you cannot do it to your opponent.
Okay.
And what it does allows you to reroll 1 dice out of the damage dice.
So you pick the
So if you have a
lowest result.
weapon that does 2d6, you get to reroll 1 of them. So logically, most people are like, well, I'm rerolling the lowest one. You know,
Got it.
you can never get worse than 1. What else? And then regaining points. Start of the session. You regain. So if you use, say, like all your fate points in this game, this session, next session, you automatically get 1 back. The pool doesn't top up to the full.
Okay. So you're
End
not
of an
getting
arc.
that many of them, so be careful with them, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
So these are going to be something that you're like need use in a dire situation.
Right. Okay.
That's when you'll want to use them. You just don't use them willy-nilly.
So we don't use them to seduce the barmaid. We use it for when we're about to fight a dragon.
Yeah. you know, and you want to boost yourself up to the top initiative because you want to get the GTF out of there.
You want to die first.
Yeah. You regain him at the end of an arc, so an end of a story arc, and that could be one or more. End of an adventure, you would regain all of them. And a heroic deed. So if you do
Okay.
anything that I sort of declare that's heroic and in that fashion, then you can regain a fate point that way.
Cool.
And then on our dear players that do magic, it's the arcane energy. And that's how much you have in a day.
Okay. With like with some of my advantages, like I've chosen where it says improve regeneration of arcane energy. How does that help?
Okay, so during the regeneration stage, your hero receives 1 additional point to the arcane energy for each level of this advantage.
Okay.
So there is a regeneration phase. I got far as character creation skills and advantages. I didn't get to the magic section yet, so we'll learn that together.
Yes. Love
Yeah,
that. Love
it's
that.
like
That's the spirit. Just
I
get
chose a
dived
few
straight
things. I
in.
was curious.
Learn the rules as we
Yeah.
go.
So that's basically it. With your on the equipment tab, for those that actually have took like backpacks or shoulder bags or stuff like that, if you actually click on the name and you want to go to the first tab that says bags, that's where your stuff is.
Yeah, I don't have any bags.
That is cool. That is cool.
Yeah.
That's what.
So you know what's in the backpack.
Okay.
If it's something like you want to bring out, I'm looking at Merrick here. You want to bring out the water skin from the backpack.
Yeah.
You just right click it and it puts it back on the character sheet.
Okay.
I've not seen that 'cause I don't have a backpack. I've literally got armor and weapons, and then that was my money gone.
Yeah. And then if you want to put anything that's on your character sheet into something like a backpack or a shoulder bag, you just left click on it, hold, and drag it to that
No, don't worry, my little
container.
We'll help you get something.
Yeah.
Don't need them, laddie.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I've got these, and he holds a weapon and a shield.
Now you'll notice at the very bottom left is your carrying capacity.
Yep.
And people have, like, you got a capacity, like with Merrick, he has a capacity of 20 kilos. He's only carrying 13 kilos, but he has an encumbrance of 1. That's because he's wearing armor. Armor automatically adds an encumbrance penalty to your character. So depending on how heavy the armor is how much your penalty is, and the penalty is applied to skill rolls. So it's the same idea in D&D that if you had advantage or disadvantage with high, like in stealth,
Climbing.
the heavier the armor, the harder it is to actually be stealthy.
Yep.
If you go into 3.5 or Pathfinder 1E, it's an armor check penalty. So the heavier the armor, the bulkier the armor, the more restrictive it is on physical skill. So that'd be like hide, climbing, swimming, jumping, all that type of skills that would be in 3.5. So it's the same in this. I think the only one that has no armor penalty or encumbrance penalty right now is one of the ones that are not here.
Ah, everyone's got
Yeah.
armor on. Okay.
I did want to ask you because see that I have one encumbrance from my sheet. Even got visible on my token. Does that mean that I go slower or like I'm just with with heavier stuff?
It's
That's just what you were saying. Penalties on stealth and stuff.
yeah, penalties on stealth and stuff. I have yet found anything where it is affecting movement. Yes, it does.
Okay.
So yeah, it does affect movement. It's already calculated in. If you're on the abilities tab, on the right-hand side, you got life points, regeneration, LP regeneration, karma, blah, 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 all the way through. If you'll notice, you'll have a value column, which is on the left, and then on the right is your max, and it's your max / what your ability is at the moment.
Okay. I
So
see.
everybody's movement should be down by 1.
Yeah, mine's is down by 1 from 6 to 5.
Mine is 5. Mine is 6, but it's down to 5.
Yeah. But I believe movement is measured
One thing I've noticed that's I think
Yeah.
you've got wrong, Brian, on the character sheet. You've got experience level spent 9 and current 891. It should be the other way around. 891 spent and current 9. Because that 891 would be the building of the character, wasn't it?
Let me just.
I could be wrong.
It's on the right one. No, it could be. Oh, hey, that's what I'm looking for. No. It's attributes.
Yeah, mine says like inexperienced, like currently 930. Huh.
Yes. Oliver should be reversed. I don't know why it did it that way. Because that's what it did on the import.
Oh well, it's okay.
So-
I know what I've done anyway.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah.
Just swap the two values out. So yeah, so that's your experience tracker. You got the total, so everybody's in experience, 900 points,
Yeah.
what you've spent, what you currently have left.
That was as much negative 30. I'm
Got a whole
90.
9 XP.
Yeah. And in character creation, they say you don't have to spend it all.
Tried my best to spend it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to get as close to 0 as possible.
I can see all my disadvantages now. I've got bad habit, bad table manners, bad habit late sleeper, bad habit smoker, frenzy, incompetent at dancing, incompetent at etiquette, maimed one eye, maimed one ear, negative trait short temper, negative trait superstition, poor, restricted sense hearing, and sensitive to sunlight.
Are you also diabetic? Just in case, I'm asking. Just in case, are you diabetic too?
Probably. If there was an option for it, I would have took it. Like, I was just cause when you're building the character, when you take these negative things, it gives you plus to spend on other stuff.
Gives
I'm
you
like,
points.
Yeah.
let's go, go, taking them all, and it all adds flavour. So I was loving it. The character creation was
Yeah,
fun.
like I added myself that I am intolerant to alcohol. Like I cannot drink alcohol. I am also very gullible. I am submissive to authorities, and I am poor.
Nice.
Well, everybody's poor because that's the only way we can get to the actual starting money.
Yeah.
For an experience.
Oliver, Derek is poor because he has to pay for medical bills.
Yeah. Immunity to alcohol as well. He's already.
Well, that's if you're in the
immune.
United States. You know, just say.
True.
You know, they don't have Medicare in this system.
We have free health here in Aventuria. That's an important question.
Yeah.
No, you do have to pay for it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's you just can't walk into a temple where they can do healing, say, "Can you heal me?" And they'll be like, "Sure." Yeah, it's not going to happen. They're
That's a
going
good,
to hold their
that's a
hand
good
out and
thing,
like
though.
get a little
That's
bit
a
money.
good thing. I can heal people. We are good on that part.
So it's a marketable service.
Yeah, I don't heal.
Yeah, healing actually falls into the realm of the different priests, the blessed ones. Last thing is the notes tab. That's sort of where you put your personal data, biography, and all that stuff. When it comes to like the gender, culture, that personal data, it only ported over whatever you guys put into the character generator. When you get time, filling it out would be nice because then it just sort of helps
Do the
add
other
flavor.
players? No, yeah, I remember now. No, the other players cannot see those notes, right?
Yeah, this is just yours. Yes, I have it set up where only you can see your character sheet.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And the viewers can see mine, of course.
Yeah,
But
you know, just
I will close my eyes when you open your notes tab,
Yeah.
so I do not get spoiled.
No, it's well. If anything really needs to be a secret, I have this for notes also. It's okay.
yeah. Yes, I learned the hard way in a game that I ran where I accidentally clicked it where everybody could see everybody's character sheet. So in character creation, people were like, "Why are they getting this? And why are they doing that?" I was like, "Oh,
No,
yeah.
you've got to keep that private.
Yeah, it's like, hate the permissions."
It's not supposed
But things worked
for
out.
you to see that.
Yeah, things worked out because it's a 3.5 game I'm running. There are so many options in that version of D&D.
Oh yes.
It's like, and we're tweaking stuff to make things fit the stories, though. Nobody's business.
Yep.
Um,
None
that-
of your
besides,
business.
yeah, pretty well. The character sheets are. It's almost everything's automated.
Okay, I'm going to have to mute myself maybe because there is those guys that go with a huge megaphone shouting at stuff. So if I go quiet, it's because of that.
Okay, no problem.
That's okay. I can turn the playlist music down a bit with that preaching. But yes, and of course you notice when you roll the dice actually roll in the color associated to them.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll find a way to change the dice because I made like cute dice relevant to my character, and I have to like tweak them so they look like that.
Yeah. So like if you already have dice so nice set up, however you set your dice up, it will modify the color a bit.
Ooh, will
fit
it? Oh, right, okay,
each
let's roll something.
attribute.
Because oh no, it's just doing it red. I mustn't have saved my dice on nice settings. Oh well. Or maybe it
We
did
can
that
do that
because I rolled a
after
courage
the
test.
And
so
it could be an override.
Well, because I did the
because
courage test, let me try rolling a skill instead.
Yeah.
Nah, they're just regular colour, I think. That's cool though. I don't mind.
Because
like
in the actual rule book, they recommend that if you're playing in real life at a table, to have a whole set of different colored dice that is associated to each the attribute.
Yeah. When I roll on the dice tray at the bottom, it rolls my dice that I'm set up.
Yeah.
The dice are nice ones. It's
Yeah,
cool.
so the skills and the combat and that are set up to roll as what's in the rule book.
Shows the colour. That's handy.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
God, Oliver succeeded on his carousing check.
Yeah, I'm going to get in the vibe, okay?
So when we're rolling a skill or something, we had to roll lower number and a higher
Yes,
number.
it's as
No,
far as I remember, it's under.
Okay.
Looks like it.
And a failure will cancel out a success. But you only need one success for the skill to work.
Right, so if you've got 2 successes and a fail, like the 2 and the 3 are successes, the 18's a fail, that's why it's a success, right?
Yeah, the
So 3
18
dice
say
and you need
cancels
2 out
out
of
the
3.
3.
Okay, got ya.
So it's like a mix of vampire and GURPS with like a bit of a dice pool, and you have to roll lower than lower.
I've not played enough Vampire to remember the rules.
Yeah.
I only played Vampire once, and it was on Gary's mod, dude. Don't judge me for not
I've only
knowing
played
the
a little.
rules.
I've only played a little bit. It takes me a while to learn the rules of each RPG because I play so many different ones. It's fine. You don't need to know the rules. Like I
Oh
say,
yeah.
if the GM knows the rules, you're good to go.
Oh yeah, and like my PDF book collection, I added like within the last 2 weeks 4 more games.
Nice.
It's like this looks good. Or Humble Bundle comes up, it's like this is way too tempting.
Yeah, the Humble Bundles are good. Like that Vampire one was good.
Yeah, that Vampire one's good because that's the 5e, and it's the upgraded version.
I've
So
actually
the
got
one
the
that
physical
Renegade
5e
Games
book.
is doing.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
the physical 5e book. It's a beautiful book.
Yeah, I have
We
the
just
physical
get
books
them.
when it first came out. I actually backed it.
I didn't get that
So I
early,
got
but
the
I think
slip-
when it was
I
out,
got the
I
slip
got it early.
case and the dice, and
Nice. Anyway,
yeah, it's
I
all
want
nice.
to get both.
But anyway,
Don't make me jealous, guys, please.
anyway.
the other thing with skills, 1's always a critical success, 20 is always a critical failure.
Okay. And does a critical mean 2 successes? Does it
I
count as 2?
believe
Or...
so.
Okay.
That's one of the last sections I read, so I was like, not quite committed to memory yet.
As long as Foundry knows, you don't even need to know, mate.
Well, yeah, that's the nice thing right now. It's automated, but it'd be nice to know the nuances of doing the
math
dice
behind
rolls.
it, yeah.
That's sort of what's going to be missing to start with. But I think everybody has their character associated. That's pretty much about the feel of the mechanic side of everything. So let's get people over to where we're starting.
Yippee! SM stands for small, right?
Yeah.
And just a very quick question, Brian. The anchor on my token, does that just mean it's mine? Does that just mean I'm anchored to it?
No, the anchor's actually encumbrance.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what that's showing. Okay.
And I'm going to take
Yeah, I got an anchor
Tim's
on my
character
thing.
out because that's who's there. Yeah. Everybody has the anchor because everybody is wearing some type of armor.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that's
Like the cloth armor still gives you some encumbrance. It's not a lot.
well, that's why I chose that. It just gives me a little more survivability for being a mage.
Yes. And that's the nice thing in this game. Armor doesn't impede magic. In most senses. Of course, I could be wrong. I haven't read that section yet, but we will find out. So everybody sees the whole tavern.
Yep.
Okay.
Zoom out to show the viewers.
I'm using a different mapping program. This one, it was done in Dungeon Alchemist.
Shout out
I'm
to
waiting
Dungeon
for the
Alchemist.
day they say I could do the full 3D of Dungeon Alchemist and Foundry.
If you do, let me know before my computer explodes.
You're in theory, you wouldn't need to worry about it. It's me being able to handle it.
Yeah, with Foundry,
But
we're all
because
running.
this is the Forge, this has to be the Forge servers that can handle that.
This runs from Brian's
the
computer.
3D aspect.
That's how it works with Foundry, right? You port your router, and then it works from your computer, right? Something
Yeah.
like that.
If you use Foundry traditionally, how it was first built,
Yeah.
you would
Okay.
use it from your machine. Well, the game
The
master would have to run it
sensible-
from the machine.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that has to make sure he has the ability to run 3-dimensional maps.
And then it's just a
Everybody else
browser
just
for
get to look
everybody
at the
else.
pretty pictures.
Yeah, it's just a browser for everybody else. The
Yeah.
internet speed that runs that.
I just find Forge so much easier than having to worry about when Niprig comes in, and then is the part forwarding right? And does this work and does that work? It's like, yeah, we'll let Forge deal with all that stuff. Just let me know when it's a stable upgrade. Okay. So our little group of friends who either grew up or have migrated to the village of Gaildorf.
Gaildorf.
You are in the local inn. And I know this is cliche if the party meets in an inn.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it
yeah,
was the
but-
easiest thing with this map.
I mean, it could be wolf. We will be in the Tarask stomach.
You're in
it's
here
a lot better
and
off around, like, city.
you're just trying to get to know each other better and to figure out what you want to do next.
I'm drinking, and you said friends, Brian. I never said I was friends with these people. I told you about my character.
Well, okay, put friends in quotations and use it loosely.
Associates.
We just happen to be in the same car in the road to into this town.
Yeah, and then you just happen to sit down at the table next to me, and I'm trying my
Yeah.
best to
Yeah,
be
right.
civilized because I'm in the town. I'm not. This is nice me actually. I suppose I'm trying to be nice. Friends is still a
Okay,
push though.
so we're going to make a lot of questions to Derek, like, so how was living in the mountains? Like, what do you do usually for your time? And like many questions, one after the other.
Derek will just tell you that he's been out in the mountains for long enough, lass. I've been a hammer for hire. I've seen many suns and many moons. It still hurts your eyes as you get used to it, but it's not so bad up here above the earth. It's there's good coin to be made in my trade. Life in the mountains it's good. It's cold. It's dark. It's better, much better than this. But yeah, there's coin up here. There's good coin for a dumb, hot-headed hammer for hire like me.
Oh, please don't call yourself that. And yeah, there could be a lot to do here, and hammer for hire. Like, a lot of people will need it as meaty. So I'm sure that you will be of great help. Because he's thinking that hammer for hire. He thinks it's like, oh yeah, this guy works more in the furnace, making swords and stuff.
No, I think if dwarves are a common race in the land, then people know hammer for hire as the name of what you would. It's the dwarf version of sword for hire. You call it hammer for hire when it's a dwarf. So I don't think you would confuse it
nice.
with being a blacksmith, because that's a very common. It's a very distinction, especially in dwarves. The smiths is one of their proudest professions. So I don't think you would confuse a smith with a hammer for hire. Hammer for hire is sword for hire in dwarf.
But remember, I'm from the hills. So I live in a small town where we bake bread.
Yeah, your race of dwarfs have been up here for too long and gotten soft. That's what it is. Soft in the head, soft the body, soft in the head. There's not enough of the mountain
Oh,
left
you're
in you.
very sweet. You're very sweet. I do try to take care of my skin so it's soft and everything. And she passes her hands on her cheeks.
He's got it because it was not meant to be a compliment. Anyway, what's the name of the tavern,
nice.
Brian?
What's that?
What's the name of the tavern?
Black Dog Inn.
Black Dog Inn.
Yes.
Has anybody else got money? Because I don't.
I do
yeah,
not.
I have a couple silvers. I mean,
I've got
like, I
zero.
just-
How am I drinking here? What am I doing? I'm looking for work. I'm currently got no drink, so I'm pissed off, like angry. Where's the job board?
yeah,
At the moment,
so
we're
like
going to say you guys have enough money for food and a couple drinks.
Okay. Large beer, please.
yeah,
Have some water.
you see Merrick. Merrick looks at like the two dwarves. He's just sitting at the table. Everybody just shows up, and he's just sitting there. This frown look on his eyes, and it kind of like his eyes glowly, like the red, like flares in the light. He looks at the little one next to him, and he just kind of just quietly looks at her, not saying anything, just stares at her, like not death stare, just looks at her, and just goes back to his food.
I realize he's looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I do, I will go. Yeah. He will go. Hi.
He nods greetings.
You're very quiet. You know that, right?
Yeah. I've been playing games with Max for years now, Emma, and I tell him every time we play, like, how to use his microphone, and he doesn't learn, so it's just Max, you get used to it. You have to tell him to speak the fuck up every single game.
No. My character's quiet. He just doesn't feel like talking to people. He's just,
So, okay, we're going to use it as a roleplay immersion. You use that as the excuse.
no, that's yeah.
Okay,
he,
good.
he just sits there.
So what do you do? Like, I know that Derek over there is a hammer for hire. I do my work to bless people and make their days happier. What do you do?
Well, you see a large, gnarled, like black staff leaning against the table. He points at that. That's what I am. And that's all he says. And he eats soup.
You're a plank of wood.
Um,
Aye, got about as much personality as one, right enough. Go back to my food. I'm ordering a whole turkey, by the way. Eating it with my hands.
Okay.
Grease
Thank you,
going
my
everywhere.
food.
There's grease all over my beard. There's grease flying everywhere.
Please be careful. His clothes.
So, as he's eating, I like, I smirkly look at the dwarf as he's eating, and his alcohol and his face. My hands kind of sticks up like this. I'm gonna cast air blast into his face and let the drink just into his face.
Just what into my face?
Okay.
Air blast.
No, it's like
He's
basically
going
like
to
a shoot
dry
a jet
your-
of air. Yeah. So no. What it is like, I'm just kind of just see what he does. just smirkly. He's just bored, so he's just gonna cast basically a thing of air comes from me, and it's going over your alcohol.
And that's your guy there sitting across the table from me, isn't it?
Yeah.
If he does
Yep.
that to me, Brian, I'm just gonna belch loudly back at him and go bleh, bleh, and it's stinking.
Cast your spell.
Dude, I'm in front of you. Be careful.
No, because that dwarf smells a little bad. Let me give you some little breeze.
You casting
Okay.
your spell
Well,
then.
go ahead and roll the spell, Max.
Okay. Let's see. So since it's a cantrip, it doesn't cost me anything magic, right? Or does that cost?
You know what? We'll find out.
Read the rules. First rules
Yeah, I
check.
don't see it under my spell, but I think I gotta go under my character sheet and find it.
Which one is it?
Magic. It's cantrip, and it's just. Details. So
I think it just happens by the looks of it because it doesn't appear on any of these spell magic sheets apart from down the bottom. I think it's just like
Yeah,
a
'cause it-
cantrip in anything where
Yeah.
you can repeat it and it doesn't cost you anything.
Okay.
Tiny blast of air blows out candles and other similar sized flames within 8 yards. Okay. I reply with
Yeah,
a bark.
because. Yeah,
yeah, he just,
I'm looking at it, and it looks like cantrips don't actually have a dice roll associated to them. They just happen.
That works for
Okay.
me for what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so
just
just-
happen.
Okay, so I
Okay.
reply with your air blast with a air blast of my own. It comes from in here, and it tastes like beer,
Yeah, mine's a
turkey,
little
and
stronger though.
grease.
Oh dear. That smells. That smells. Oh, bless Russia, that smells.
Where's your dwarven constitution? Up here in the hills too long. Generation's gone soft.
Derek, you are a filthy animal at the table. You really need to learn some manners. I mean, look at us. Here's me, dressed in my finery, waiting for a bit of entertainment measure. And then, just you. Please. Come on. We're in public.
And you're an elf, right?
Yes.
Yes, we have 2 dwarfs, an elf, and a half elf.
And Max's character's the half elf, right? It just
Yeah.
chuckles. Yes, your finery is very impressive, elf. I'm sure the lady elves will love it. Just goes back to his turkey.
What they do, I must admit, especially when I'm singing or playing my tunes, thanks me. Maybe at some point later on.
Brian, can I kill the whole party a bit with a blessing of harmony?
Sure.
Like this.
Oh. Positive
So-
feelings for
so
the
that
rest of the day. No! No, Derek hates it!
I go.
Good.
Derek suddenly feels nauseous.
Oh my god.
I go like I put
What
my
are
hand
these
on
feelings?
and I look at Derek and I go, both of you, calm down. We are here to eat, to replenish our energy, so relax. And I do the blessing.
Derek sits back in his seat and his face is white and he's sweating because he's never experienced these feelings before. It's like being ill.
Bloody magic.
What is
Bloody magic!
What is this cursed unholy magic you've done on me, lad?
I just gave you positivity.
Positivity? Is that an elvish word? What does that mean?
No, it's being happy, like smiling and having fun and just relaxing. You know, like after a long day of work and you just want to relax, just sit down, read a good book.
That's
you know?
called sleeping, lass.
Well, it's kind of like sleeping. You are positively sleeping
His eyes dart around
for
the
12
room.
hours at least.
His eyes dart around the room. He's suspicious of everyone. It's like he's on drugs for the first time.
We are starting off great.
Oh yeah, this is. I love this.
He's going to suspiciously look at Durga for the rest of the evening until these feelings of happiness go away.
Oh, it's like
And how is a second, I forgot the name. Roleplaying feeling.
On myself, disgusted at the way some people, doors eat, but I can cope with it, and I'll just move up the bench a little bit more and away from him.
As he moves up the bench, Derek cocks a leg and farts in that direction.
Oh my God,
It ripples along the wooden bench. I took that the negative trait bad manner. I've got to roleplay it.
no, guys.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Absolutely hilarious.
Derek, that is not very nice. Please apologize to Jorel for doing that, you should go to the toilet for that.
I need to check if my character's literate or not, because if he is literate and can write, he's going to get a bit of paper and start writing this Elvish dictionary. So the next word he writes is nice. What does that word mean? He's learning Elvish. He's never heard these words before, so he's learning them. Nice. Happiness.
No, nice.
Positivity.
Nice is not Elvish. Nice is not Elvish though. That's like a common word.
I'm just looking at your character sheet there, Oliver. You're illiterate.
I'm illiterate, so I'm not writing down nothing. These are mental notes. I'm learning Elvish.
You're making
in
a
here.
scribble, and you're thinking, yeah, that's a word.
Nice. He's got his knife and he's carving the table. He's like, right. How do you spell that?
You start with an N. You start with an N and go with an I. Then like the stick with the point.
So he just draws an absolute nonsensical squiggle because he's illiterate. Knows what none of these letters mean.
Great start.
I can count money.
Bash with a hammer.
I'm illiterate, but I can count money and count heads when I've cut them off.
Yeah, if a dwarf doesn't understand money, there is something wrong.
I know math, but I know read.
Yeah.
I guess see now what I put.
And I'm looking around to see if
I
there is
know
anything.
water.
If there is a jobs board or anything.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing you could see inside. There is of course, as you can see, there's a bunch of people in here. Most of them look like the townsfolk. A few people might be adventurers. The only people about your age are the two servers. Yes, and just so people out there know, the party's age is, they are all in their very young adulthood.
Yeah, we're young adults, mid-teens, aren't we? Or our respective
Yeah,
versions of
most of you are like in your,
myself.
what would be the equivalent of mid-teens.
Yeah.
Because I think dwarves do age a little differently.
Yeah, dwarves live about... Well, if it's like D&D, this is assuming it's like D&D, dwarves live an average of 350 years, like 5 times longer than a human. And then an elf, it's double that again.
Yeah.
I like tattoo face over
We are young babies, while we are young babies and one has a
physically
beard.
mature like human up until like they're 20.
And then just live a lot longer, yeah. It just slows you
Yeah,
right
and then the
down.
lifespan extends.
Yeah. So the puberty and the adolescence and the adulthood at the same rate as a human, but the adulthood just lasts centuries longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But a dwarf will age slower, so I'll be 25 instead of 15, basically. But it's the equivalent of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will be 21, which will be like 13, maybe? I don't know. I'm bad with math.
That'd be about right, if I'm remembering the age chart correctly.
I'm looking around at these NPCs thinking we're going to chat. Some NPCs, because I need some work. I've got no money. I'm no hammer for hire. That's what I'm here for. But I'm not the social butterfly that I think some of you other people are. So I'm going to take a back seat here and let you guys do it. And I'm just going to do some eating and drinking.
Okay. I want to ask one of the servers if they know where the nearest temple of Russia is, or like if there is anyone who will need like a bit of help with a blessing or a celebration in which I can help.
Well, there's no celebrations going on at the moment, and there is it's a generic temple where all the 12 gods are venerated, so you could go there.
All right. So which directions that you'll take for this?
So he directs you go out, follow the path to your first right, go over the bridge, then you're going to come to a T section and you want to head to the left, and the chapel will be on your left-hand side as you get near the top of the map.
All right then. Thank you very much. And I smile at him like, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Any more to drink or food?
Yes, could you bring me some water?
Okay. Anyone else?
Brian, I was
I
just gonna
shake my head no.
request that if it's okay with the rest of you, we're gonna take a short break.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Excellent.
And how long do you need?
Only 5 minutes. The main reason was because Discord, the cams are like stuttering, and I want us all to leave the channel and come back in, and we'll have a quick 5 minute break
Okay.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Cool. Cool.
I won't even worry about break time then. For
Cool.
like.
It's only
for
gonna be
that.
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so server comes back, brings you your water and anything else, still scratching his head like, water? What? So you
Something
said
wrong?
more like, beer and everything, the beer, their ale,
Is something
strong
wrong?
meats. No, it's okay. Yeah, uh, everything's fine. It just wanders
Alright
off.
then.
So
I drink my water.
before the server goes, I'll excuse me, server.
Yes.
I noticed it's a little bit quiet in here tonight. Do you wish for some entertainment?
Give me a second. I'll go ask the innkeeper. And he toddles off
sure.
towards the bar. You see interaction with the person behind the bar, and then comes back, and they're like, "Yes, that'd be perfectly fine."
Okay. Thank you very much. So
Uh,
I'll get up and I'll go and find a nice little place where everybody is and can see. And then I'll just start playing some nice little elven folk music.
okay. So that would be.
Just take a moment and appreciate those lighting effects. Bravo Foundry, bravo Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Very good.
I'm zoomed out and
That's
seeing them all
very
flicker
good.
together. It's nice. Like it's very nice.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
going to push for a case of music, Brian.
Yeah. So it's a music skill check.
Let's see how he does.
Thank you.
Ooh, 2 successes. Nice.
Yes.
Would you like me to do one for a bit of singing as well? Well, I'm not going to sing one can.
Hey, Wonderwall!
He's not playing with us, so it doesn't count. That's up to you if you want to do
Well,
another music
because
test for
my
singing.
idea of this was to play a bit of music, then go around and maybe collect a bit of coin from people if I was.
That's quite level. Yeah, you're able to get a few coin. You go for like
Lovely.
half an hour or go 45 minutes. And you're able to get about the total of 5 silver thalers. And the spot for money is on the equipment tab at the very bottom right.
Which I've got 0. I've got 000. You said we've got enough for drinks and food, but I'm definitely a dwarf
Yeah.
that's out looking for work. So
Yes.
I'm noticing the coins that he's stacking up, looking at the number of us here, and thinking that's not gonna pay for even my drinking. Never mind room and board and all the rest. We're gonna have to find something better. So I'm gonna look at Durga. What is it you were getting directions for there last? Some temple?
Oh, yeah. I'm on a pilgrimage mission, and well, I usually look for help in the temples and such, which is why I asked if there was one around here. mostly surrounding my god, but if things is a more neutral one with all the gods, I can just go in and maybe ask for help or even some jobs I could do.
Yeah.
Why so?
Uh,
Are you wanting to convert?
no, not at all. I don't trust any of the gods, lass.
Oh, why?
I'm as much a non-believer as you can be in this world. If there if there is
You
any
don't believe in
gods,
the gods?
if there is any gods, they've no benevolence for me. They've always forsaken me, lass, and I've never seen any of the gods' favour. So I don't give them my worship or my belief. Well, they've never given me anything. Why should I give them anything back?
That's understandable. I am not one to judge one's opinions.
I
My
can't remember
mother
if it was
herself did.
Brian. Sorry, Emma, I can't remember if it was an
Yeah.
actual thing on the sheet, Brian, but I think you could choose to be like not believe in the gods, and I think I did choose it. Or-
I
or am I
believe there is
thinking
an
of some-
atheist.
Yeah, I think there is. So I think it's an actual character trait. Sorry, Emma.
No, that's okay.
No,
Well,
that's okay.
well, my mother herself did not look kindly to me following gods either instead of the family path, so I understand you on that in a certain way.
No quarrel with you in your faith and following the gods, but they'll no pay your room and board. Your gods, you'll need more than a temple to keep a roof over your head in this world.
Following the gods had given me a place to be a part of something more than what I am. I know you judge me for being a hill dwarf because you, as you said, you believe us to be weak, for our skin to be soft.
Soft.
But that is not the only thing that I am. I am much more than that. My culture from where I come from is so much more than just being soft.
I'm sure it is, lass. I'm sure it is. I'm just gonna go back to his. He's gonna wave at the servant boy. In fact, he doesn't know how to. He's got really bad manners. In fact, so he's gonna throw a coin at the servant boy.
Good.
Whoosh! Smacks him in the head. More ale, boy.
Is this you being nice?
If I'm gonna
Because
have to
I'm
listen
sure
to these, if I'm gonna listen to this elven music and your silly stories, I'm gonna have more drink. Request to roll in perception. Oh,
Yes. Everybody, please roll the click on the percent.
oh, big fail for Derek.
Oh my god.
Skill points minus 17. Perception is not my forte. Well, someone's not rolled good there as well, Merrick.
I didn't.
We're at 20. Oh, Jarrell's bad as well.
I'm rolling.
Yeah.
You can be
Which
the only one that
challenge?
gets it if you get it.
How
Yeah,
is
up
mine
in
Which
chat.
one?
There's,
If you scroll up in chat, you'll see where he's requested the roll.
Okay, sorry.
yeah, just click on that.
So what does it mean a -9 skill?
I think that's your
So-
modifiers from.
Yeah. So
Like,
let me bring up
Because
your
notice I've
character.
got minus 17. That's because I've got
So
one eye.
none
and
of
one
us
ear and stuff.
noticed none of us will notice the dragon just bursting into the tavern at all.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, that's game, folks. See you later.
Did somebody need to pass that? Don't look at me. Anybody want
Yeah,
to spend a
so
fate point
when-
and re-roll their perception?
Also, when they bring Derek's drink, I will bless it.
Okay.
You're trying to poison me.
I'm not poisoning.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe if you bless it, I'll actually get drunk. My immunity to alcohol won't
No,
work on it. Neutralizes poisons up to level 2. Eliminates all other contaminants from a drink.
So eliminates poisons in that.
Yeah, which eliminates the alcohol, so he's now drinking beer with 0 alcohol.
I'm immune to alcohol anyway. I don't get drunk.
Yes. Someone can really pack his alcohol.
Yeah, I honestly just drink it for the bad taste now. I just drink it because I hate it.
Yeah, it's like we're winning drinking contest.
He's
Like,
the
"Hey,
opposite.
how
Other
much
people,
foot
other
on the
people drink
glove?"
things because they like it. He just drinks it because he hates it out of spite. Now he keeps drinking.
Now another, it's more like fermented juice for you because I took out all the alcohol in it because of the poison.
And they won't even notice.
I will have to look into that for you, Max. I'm looking at Oliver's like -17. Holy shit!
Do you know what? I think I've got a disadvantage on perception checks for sight and one for hearing, and I don't think you stack both ever. So I think it's not going to ever be as high as that. I think that's just rolling on both of them, maybe.
That's
But anyway, don't count on me to pass perception checks, gang. I've got one eye and one ear.
I've not got bad. I have actually not got a bad skill on that, but it's just rolled bad.
Well, I said I know I have a disadvantage of colorblind.
yeah.
I liked how detailed it was in the different flaws you could take, like
Oh,
colorblind.
disadvantage
It's cool, eh?
blind, says is no. It said this has negative effects on some checks like alchemy, reckoning codes.
Yeah.
Also, what happened with that perception check in the end?
Nothing, because we all failed.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing is wrong now, right? Or
Yeah,
you friend
nothing's wrong now.
Draconic? Imagine we just have
It's
a
game
Draconic
over. We
sitting
missed
next to us.
the first plot hook flew over us and we never seen it. It's game over.
Oh, there we go.
Campaign's dead in the water.
Yeah, and now we have an orc sitting next to us for some reason. Like, oh, sup?
Well, it said I don't know if it's for Oliver because it's 17 because I know he's missing an eye in the ear. That's just stacking against with perception.
Hold on, I'm gonna actually look it up.
Don't ask me to re-roll that. Like, not a chance. No point.
There we go. 190. Oops, a little too far.
I'm kind of scared of not seeing what we saw. Like, I feel that's going to bite us in the ass one day.
Well, use a fate point and re-roll it then.
You know what? I will.
And if you want,
I want to. I will do that. Do I just like?
But
Go
Brian
back
might
to
rule that
the-
it was a passive perception and we didn't do it actively, so there is no re-rolling it. Depends.
Can I re-roll it then using the fate point?
Ryan, can they re-roll it?
actually, if you right click on where you rolled your, where it shows up in chat what you rolled, there's a little thing that says repeat roll, 1 fate point.
Okay.
Improve roll.
You know what?
Or
I'm going
repeat
to
roll.
do it just to see what we missed.
Good luck.
I have to choose the dice too. That has to be rolled.
No, just tell it you want to re-roll with a fate point.
Yeah, no, it
yeah.
says repeat roll 1 fate point, and it tells me choose the dice to be rolled again.
Yes.
Oh, because you only
No, it's
pick one
crazy that
dice.
she rolled a
So pick the 16.
2. She still rolled a 2 on one of her rolls. I thought it was like,
Yeah, pick the 16.
Yay!
There you go.
So how does that change my fate?
Well, so the lower the scores are, the better the success.
So you
So-
actually
Yeah.
succeeded.
Well done.
Yes.
So, what do I
You
see?
actually succeeded on all your dice. So, what it is you actually hear over the ambient sound of the inn, the people talking, the lute playing that your elven companion was doing. You actually hear a scream from the outside, and it's like a death hurtling, crawl up your spine type scream.
And I'm the only one who hears this? Like, that sounds creepy. I look at, I like, everyone who's on the table can see my changed face, like, going to horror. And I look at Merrick and Derek, and I go, something is happening. We have to go outside now. I dash outside the door.
What's
I
wrong with
look
you,
at the
lass?
little
Your
one,
face
I'm
has went
like,
white as a ghost.
Something is happening outside. Haven't you heard that? There is someone outside screaming. We have to go.
We'll
I
slowly
get
get up.
up and go outside quickly
I'll
to where the
so
sound
quickly
came
get
from.
up.
yeah, I frown and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Doors outside or
Yes,
over
we
here.
must.
Where's the door?
Over here.
Right here?
Don't, not down there.
No?
Up
Oh,
here.
up-
Those lower doors lead to the different
Up
rooms.
here.
Okay.
No?
I do not know where I am.
Yeah, I'm lost already, Brian. Where are we going? Where's the
Is it
doors?
over here?
They're here, I was over here.
Yeah, this is where the doors
Oh,
are.
okay, okay.
Wait, I lost my
The symbols are
character.
small. The symbols are
Oh,
small.
I
for
see
some
them,
reason.
yeah.
Guys, I
You're
lost.
back at the table. You're back at the table.
You moved me.
There.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I suppose we better go and see what the lass is doing. She's heard something outside.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, you see my tall, lithe body just walking with the cane, and I'm frowning. You see my eyes are basically glowing red. Like, I'm not happy.
I'm not that happy either. I've had to get up from a nice meal and a nice drink. What is it, lass?
I hear where the noise, where the scream comes from, like where exactly it goes.
Oh, I see an arrow pointing up
Brian?
this way.
Up here where I'm
Yeah,
pinging
look.
is where you're. Oh, how did those get open?
Do I see that? Like the boy over there.
Yes. And the boy is in the mouth of an alligator.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Right.
damn.
Derek sees somebody in need of rescuing, and his money signs thinks that parent's gonna pay a lot of money for their child to not be dead, and he's gonna try and run to his rescue.
Okay. With that, I'm gonna just bring.
Yeah, I probably want to grab Joel to bring him up here. Come on,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading at the time. Sorry.
That's okay.
No, you're
It's
fine.
okay. So if you don't know what we are seeing, there is right now a kid being eaten by a crocodile, alligator, the Florida thing.
Do that.
Ooh, I see a roll initiative sign.
Yes.
Shall we do it?
Yes, please roll.
Uses your dice so nice for that. That's cool.
Great.
And
Ooh, I like the
Chose
initiative
my
tracker
three
you put at the
dice.
top.
I will put him
rolling
in.
well today.
Is high or low good for initiative, Brian?
High,
It
I
looks
think,
like
'cause I
high.
rolled a 1.
Yeah. The gator has an 18, so yeah.
Okay.
So who goes first?
Gator.
So I rolled decent with a 5 then.
Yeah, you did roll decent.
Yeah, I'm second.
We're getting combat. The gator gets to go first. He drops the boy out of his mouth and sees new source of food. Now,
The kid looks dead.
Oh yes, here we go.
going to move up there.
The dwarf.
Derek.
It is the dwarf.
Derek's
Yes.
going to look this
The one with the
crocodile
pug
directly in the eyes and smile, kinda, and then he's just going to pick his shield up, grab a mace, and he's going to run charging straight for it. Derek doesn't believe in missile weapons. Derek can't use missile weapons because he can't see for shit. His depth perception is horrible. So Derek just throws himself, and he's going to run at this thing and try and engage it in combat and try and smash its silly alligator jaws in.
Okay. Now remember to target the token.
So what do I do for target? This. Okay.
Just hover over it and then T.
Yep, okay. Oh, and I've got my buttons are here actually. I can just press it here, I think. I can, well, do it here. So, Brian, do I get a minor action and a major action here so I can do attack with my mace and I can do a shield bash, right?
Yes. And you actually have yourself targeted.
Do I have myself targeted? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's because I was still on the
There we
target
go.
thing.
Now you're on the
I
alligator.
need to take the target thing off now. Okay. So, I press the mace one.
Yeah.
Now I could do stunning blow as a special skill. Let me read it. Stunning blow character. Ooh, right now I'm just gonna do a regular attack. I'm just checking the skill on that weapon. Failed.
Okay,
Is
and
this
then
the
you
same
get
way you gotta
your
roll under the number 2?
yeah. Everything's roll under.
Okay.
Okay, so I missed with an attack. Missed.
You could try for your shield bash.
Yeah, that's right. I've got shield bash as well. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just like you still get your shield back, bro.
Oh, roll
No.
terrible again. Not a good start from Derek. I'm just getting warmed up. It was a practice swing.
And he's bleeding. Okay.
Okay, so how much can I move in one turn?
Okay, if you actually drag your token, you'll notice it'll change color once you hit your max.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I can
Now,
move
for
up
you,
to the
your
max.
move is 5.
Yeah.
So to make
So I
you
can
go
move-
past 5 hexes, it's going to change color on you.
Yeah, notice if I try and move, it goes instantly red because I've done my turn.
Yeah.
So I have to, I can only move up to 5 dots, right?
Yes.
Circle. Alright. As I'm moving, I'm going to shout at the kid. Go! Get down! I'm coming!
Oh, he's down already. He's basically unconscious.
Okay, I'm going to try to move in my next turn up to him so I can heal him.
So you can use, you get the 2 actions. You can use the second action as well to move again. So it'll be like the equivalent to running.
So I have like 2 actions.
Another
and-
5. Yeah, another 5 you can do.
Okay, I will do that, but as I do that, can I like bless with luck to Derek, or I can't?
No, if you want to do your bless, that would use up that action.
Right, then I will continue moving. Good luck.
Just says good luck as she walks past.
There
My
we
turn.
go.
Nah, you save the kid. I'll get this.
Merrick.
Alright, so I'm seeing this and seeing the dwarf like there. You see me just I move a couple steps like right here.
Uh-huh.
And I have my staff like standing in front of me, and you see him murmur a couple spells, and I'm gonna engulf it in fire.
Ooh.
Okay, make sure you have it targeted before you cast a spell.
Gotta do T. There we go. Target. This one. All right. So, okay. So I just gotta roll.
Yeah.
Hey, that must be good, is
In
it?
this
Mi-
spell does not
oh,
go off.
missed.
What?
Yes.
Really? Is it because of the 17?
Yeah.
It must be.
Can I spend a fate point to reroll that?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Choosing the 17. Thank you very much.
Unlucky.
So, is that still a
Success?
failure? Or
Is that
Go.
a success? Nice.
Right, changed it, yeah, good.
Yes, that changed it.
okay.
1 damage, 3 success.
3.
So do I put affect target?
Yes, collect effect target.
Okay.
There you go.
Siendo.
So
That has
So
applied
what's-
damage.
okay.
And
I'm
if
trying
I'm
to
right,
figure out. It's like
there's a status effect on him. Which one's that? He's also burning.
The
so how
gray.
much damage did it do?
It did 3 damage, but I believe this is also damage over time.
Oh, nice.
Nice, recurring
Yeah,
damage.
because he has the burning condition, so he is actually on fire.
Oh, I know exactly some of the other spells I'm gonna get my hands on. So since that is my turn, I move there. My intern now.
Yes. And now we go to Joel. Joel. I will get it correct eventually.
Third time lucky, Brian, mate. Third time lucky.
Just remember Superman's dad, okay?
That's right, I sure
So-
will.
I want to try and get on the other side of Gator, and I will use my dagger. And T, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And
You
then,
sure you didn't move too far? Because I saw it go past the green into the blue, eh?
Yeah,
yeah.
that will be like 2 actions then.
Yeah, I think so. I think you need to go back a few.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
Right, I'll be standing next to you. There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
I think so. Unlucky with the roll.
Oh, do you know what?
Hey,
I'm going to use a fake dice. Why not?
I love it. He's like, it's a really finite resource, by the way. You never get any back. We're all just like, let's go, fate points.
Yes.
Come on.
I think all our fate points already.
No. Alright, still failed.
So
Happy
that's a
days.
fail. Nightmare.
Okay.
I'm not a built-in fighter. Thank you.
And then just... So we're back up to the gator. And... It just... It doesn't know the difference between a dwarf and an elf, so...
Hey, does the
High
burning
it'll
effect-
be Derek, and low it'll be Jerome.
Brian, I have a question. Sorry to bother
Yes.
you. Well, is burning effect, does it take turns after its turn, or is it after my turn?
I'm not sure, so we're going to find out. But I'm thinking it might be after its turn.
See if we can get it.
Oh no,
grimy
it
jaws
did it
right now.
automatically on its turn.
Oh, did it automatically?
Yeah,
There
it
you
did
go.
it automatically.
That's because of the targeting thing. Once again, bravo, Foundry.
Yeah.
Top-notch integration.
And
Automation.
let's
Automation, that's the
Gonna
word.
try to fight.
Ooh.
Oh, you've targeted Merrick. Thought it was high was me.
Oh, did I target Merrick? No, I
Yeah.
had you.
It says Merrick on the
You
thing.
you confuse the M and D.
Sorry, you can attack
Does it
Merrick if you
like
want.
win or?
I've heard elf taste better than dwarf. Dwarf meat's super salty.
Wins versus Here's it. Let me because I have Derek targeted. Well, let's just try this and see what happens. Oh yeah, it has you set as the target.
Wins versus Derek. Damage 2.
Oh my god.
Was that the minimum damage, yeah?
Well, a total of 6. But yeah, I basically rolled minimum damage.
Yeah, -4 protection.
-4 is my armor,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, and is it automatically taking the 2 off me? Do I need to do anything? I don't. Life points, no, it
No, it
hasn't
has-
automatically done it, so I'll do that.
No.
Okay. Ah, I've got loads more of them, boys. Don't worry about that. That was nothing. I believe it's me next, anyway.
And his net in the Gator's next action gonna come around and nope. Wipe you with his tail.
Oh, those are tails are nasty.
But it does not make it. He fails.
Good.
Okay, Mr. Dwarf, let's see what you can do again.
So it's just going to be more of the same, I think. I don't think I'm going to use any special maneuvers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a roll on the mace and then
Yeah,
the shield.
make sure he's targeted.
It says
I don't see
no
your dot on him.
target. Yeah, don't know why.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's add the stunning blow. Let's just do it.
Ooh.
That looks good. Success.
Yeah.
Did I roll damage on that then?
So,
Does it have to do the same? Is it affect creature? Target, like spell?
Yeah, you don't. Ah, I know what it's waiting. That's what that reaction is for. That one. Oh.
Oh,
That's
so
what
3
they're
points of
asking
damage.
for.
Bench checks.
It's 3 minus 3 because of its armor. Do no damage to it.
I don't think I rolled damage yet, did I? Oh no,
No,
did,
what it
did,
was
that's what the
is
3
that-
was. Yeah. See, it
Yeah.
says 3 damage there. Yeah. Okay, but I can still put the effect
But
on
what
it.
it
Stunning blow applied to alligator. So I hit it with the effect still.
Yeah.
Because
So
it connected.
it's connected. It's actually on him.
So I've got the stunning blow, and I still
So
got,
there's a little symbol below the burning symbol. That's the stun.
and I've still got my shield to do a shield bash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Come on, roll low.
No.
Nah. Okay, so I hit it with the mace, but not the shield.
It's still stunned.
And I
It's
used the
still
stunning
It's
blow,
still
so it's
stunned.
stunned. Okay, that's my turn, Brian.
Okay.
Apart from a few
Fast
grunts
kid,
and
whoops.
some drool,
Wait,
some saliva.
What?
Oh,
for-
Yeah.
I guess they skip some.
I get up to the kid and I do a blessing for him. The blessing for healing.
Good call.
I put my hand on his head and I start praying to Russia. Oh please, dear Russia, allow this kid to live for one more day and to celebrate all his years for more time. Now he has at least one hit point, and I try to like wake him up, like, come on kid, wake up. Your mommy will be waiting for you. Wake up. Does that work? I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
muted
because
down.
I muted my mic for a sec.
I was like,
So
tell your mom. I was like,
that actually worked. He's no longer incapacitated. He's still in pain because, well, that's just painful. What was
Yeah.
done to him.
hey
But
kid,
if he,
don't worry.
yeah, he's looking up at you. It's like, oh, thank you.
Don't worry.
And it's like,
I'm going to
he's
heal you.
yeah, he's coming in and out of consciousness. He pretty well was on death's door.
I like try to roll medicine or something to like help him out a bit, or is that all I can do?
That is pretty well what you can do for now.
You stabilized
Now
him,
we
no
go
saved his
to
life.
Merrick.
Okay. So what it's like, it's I cast this one. What is action duration? Is active for 16 rounds equivalent, or does it take me 16 actions to cast this spell?
That is a good question. Let me look at the spell.
Yeah. Because I have a few decent ones. Is this an intelligent creature?
Yeah, no, it's an animal.
Animal intelligence. I don't think that counts as an intelligent creature.
Okay, well, because I have the spell Chain and Shackles, and
Yeah.
yeah, and what I was gonna think about doing is that if, like, just in case if the thing wanted to try to go after the boy, I was gonna chain it where it is, and it's stuck in that area, and if it leaves a duration of it, it will start to gain pain, and it has to, like, it's kind of like not immobile, but it's just kind of like it's on a leash, kind of guess. And
Yeah.
trying to figure out if
That would
should
be
do-
fine. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna think about kids. But yeah, so the Invicto Minima,
Mhm.
it allows me to summon demonic, like, materials.
Yeah.
I know one of the options is like acid or like Greek fire or something. And range is 1 yard. Is that like, is like I had to throw it right in front of me?
Yeah, that's basically in front of you. That the range is how far it can be done. So 1 yard would be right in front of you.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Is like it's like this is out of his purview, and he doesn't want to get like right up on that creature. So if I moved like right about here between these guys, can I cast it like right between them onto the creature?
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna attempt something. And he's gonna walk behind these guys, and cast this. Yeah, it works.
Oh, nice. That
So
came off
the
a
crit
20 onto
one,
the 2.
What does that do?
Hmm?
What does the 1 do? Is like is
That's
that
a critical
one?
success.
Yeah, so that's the effects. Yeah, well, and this is like that I believe with the spell. That one, I think it's either up to the GM of what it would happen, or yeah.
Yes, it says there the effect duration is immediate, but it lasts for 4 rounds. Yeah, for 4 actions.
Yeah. And which spell was it
Yeah,
you
because
were?
it says the spell manifests a handful of substance from the nether hells, 2 ounces per QL, I guess, mostly slime, acid, sulfuric vapors, or liquid. The summoner cannot choose which substance appeared. The GM determines the result. So. I think it's funny. Just it's already on fire. I mean, sulfuric acid. I summon acid on it.
Now it's nothing in that acid. The poor creature.
Yeah, I was like, well, crit 1. I was like, I don't know what the crit 1
Yeah,
effect
you
would
got
be
a crit,
on.
Brian, so you can make it something good. You could make it sulfuric acid. I'm appealing.
Yeah.
So
I'm
this
appealing
thing's
for
on fire
sulfuric
and
acid
acid.
for the 1.
Yeah.
If it's on acid
Yeah.
too, that's going to be bad. I feel bad for the alligator now.
Don't feel
Yeah,
bad.
he's
about
not-
that.
I
he's
don't
not
know
Be a
how
pair
doing
of
much
shoes
damage
in the
acid would
morning.
do. Like, yeah, I would say that's up to you. What damage it would do? Like, I don't know. Maybe the same
Yeah.
as burning. I guess.
Well, it's a demonic type at acid, so
Yeah.
let's be generous and do this.
Ooh.
Is that the damage?
Yeah.
Whoa. Nice, Max.
So
Yeah. So
30.
that's a lingering effect too. So it lasts for a while.
Oh, nice. So it's got 2 recurring damage effects on it.
Guys, I have to go to the bathroom real quickly.
Yeah,
So
okay.
if you want to take a break, or you can continue on. It will just take me 1 minute.
Yeah, just remember to mute your microphone so we don't hear it. Who's next,
Okay.
Brian?
Me.
And it'd be Drow.
Yep.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm just gonna attack again with the dagger.
Just make sure you have it targeted. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it said it wasn't targeted, so.
Oh, that came off the 1 to the
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Okay.
Yeah, like I would look at the doors like the other elves, like you have no spells.
I do have spell. See, now the thing is, my character's a bit of a jack of all trades. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not a magician like yourself, as where he's got attacking spells. He's more of a. It's a bit of a combination between a bard, a rogue, type thing. That he
Okay.
is what this spellweaver is.
Yeah, your spells are more
Tricks.
Unitarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, utilitarian
More utility.
spells. Utility spells doing things.
Yeah.
Lights and
Yeah.
stuff.
So if you imagine like a bard rogue combo,
Oh, no,
that's his gear.
I just understand. It's just his reaction. That's one of the
Yeah.
disadvantages. I'm arrogant. He's just like, you're a Pilates elf and you're just not casting anything useful.
Well, my friend,
That was
That is
mean.
not my
That's a little
way.
bit mean. I like it.
A little mean.
I like it.
But you do have another action, so you could. I think you can technically attack
Hmm.
again.
Well, we'll do the same again then, and we'll see.
Oh.
Still failed, but
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Happy days.
So
Oh,
he took
right,
2
so
points.
Brian, sorry. Before he goes, I just want to ask a question.
Yeah.
I have a skill dodge. Is that something? Is that like a
That would come.
reaction?
It's a reaction. So sometimes when you're fighting, and I've noticed this on, especially with the alligator, when someone attacks you,
That's right.
before it rolls damage, it will ask for a reaction, and that's where dodge will
Right.
show up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Do that.
And is that doing a
That's
prompt
it.
in the chat on Foundry? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's okay.
Okay. So we are going to,
Snappy's turn, I think.
because
How's that thing
alligators
still
are
alive?
not
Like, how's
smart.
that thing still alive? It's on fire and acid.
Gonna
Brian's
go.
probably got more life points than us.
Look at that smack round the head with a mace as well. Boom.
Now the alligator has free snacks to jump into. Meanwhile, I'm still like, heal.
Ooh. Reaction. Oh, I've got reactions.
Yeah.
I can
So
do
you click on
no
that.
reaction, unarmed defense, great shield, dodge, mace, or I'm gonna use my shield that's got the highest stat, so I can use my
Yeah.
shield as a reaction. This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can you choose the dice roll that he can roll against, or? Ooh.
Oh, I rolled a 20 and a 2.
Ooh.
Unconfirmed botch.
An unconfirmed botch. That does not sound good.
I like that. That sounds quite
Botch.
good.
Botch is a nice
Yeah.
word for a fumble.
But you take 7 damage.
Oh. Okay.
How's this creature looking right?
He's looking rough.
Well, you gentlemen are welcome.
He's looking rough.
Oliver, taking it your boy's got some good hit points.
Oh yeah. Those couple of
Oh,
hits
yeah.
aren't really doing much to him. Like, yeah, he's pretty solid. He's wearing chainmail also.
And he's gonna.
And I'm next.
Really hit you hard with that tail of his. Or
Very
try
nice.
to.
Oh, yes.
Missed with a tail. Come on.
And he failed.
Failed.
Oh yeah, he definitely failed.
Now, see the stun effect that I hit for last time. How long does that last? Is that off now?
Still on there.
It's still on. Okay, so I don't need to do that again.
Yeah.
My turn,
No.
right?
It is your turn.
Yeah,
Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's waiting for a
Success.
reaction from you.
Oh, still. Damn.
So the damage is -1. Does that mean it doesn't do any
What?
damage?
Doesn't do any damage.
So there's not a minimum, no?
No.
Oh.
Minimum is 0.
Okay, I think I might spend a fate point and reroll my damage dice. Can you reroll damage dice?
Yes, you can. You would do it from the.
Do it from where? Sorry, just roll damage again and then manually take off a...
No. Just trying to find it here.
Oh, I can right click it maybe, the damage
Yeah, I
dice.
think maybe you can.
Repeat damage roll, 1 fate point, yeah, look.
Yeah. Repeat damage roll.
Oh, that's.
It still comes out as 0.
Still a 0. That's one of my fate points used as well. But I've still got my shield bash as well.
Yeah.
It's only got a 15% chance of hitting, but let's try it.
So is he just rolling like a d6 on damage? Is that it?
With the mace.
My damage on the mace is 1d6 plus 1, yeah. No, sorry, it's 1d6
Yeah,
plus 4.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Brian? It hasn't considered the plus 4 in my damage. It should have plus 4 on the damage from the mace, and it hasn't
Did you check your weapon?
did that in.
Check your weapon.
It's got plus 4 on the thing when I use it. Here, watch. See, it made it 7 that time.
Yeah, it does.
When I
Yeah.
roll it from there, it adds
I
it.
wonder what.
When I roll it from the skills,
You
it
must have
doesn't
been
add
doing
it.
damage. You must have been doing some damage. It's like minimum, like
Yeah.
whatever plus.
Yeah, I've
4.
got a plus 4.
So he has
So,
been doing damage.
Brian, I would say that I get my
Yeah.
fate point
So I'm
back
trying to.
and do 4 damage. Yeah?
Yeah. Do that, and then I'll look into it.
Okay, so that was the first one that I rolled from the actual thing, like with the right damage. So give him 4 damage then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of your other damage should have gone to at least.
Yeah, actually, let's have a scroll up to my other one and see. I maybe should have done more damage before when I hit him.
Only gave you 3 damage on that first one. The first one above.
So add 4 to that as well.
And your mace attack was a 3 earlier.
Yeah, you need to add another
Which
4.
wasn't added, so
Add another 4 damage to the alligator then, Brian, please.
There.
For my last attack.
Okay, that's on there.
There you go. It's like, man, it's like I'm looking at you, the dwarf. I'm like, you should be doing like some more damage. Well done.
yeah.
There you go. I mean, it probably some error in the system or something where it's not registering the extra.
Yeah, it's just maybe where you've done the on the character sheet. It's not got the damage when I'm rolling it there. It should have though.
Oh,
But hey, this is the first time we're playing this, so hey, we're learning as we go, right?
we're learning.
We're learning.
And so, Brian, thank you you're doing an awesome job. I'm loving the game. I'm just having so much
Yeah,
fun.
it's good. So I missed with
Yeah.
the shield
Me
bash, so
too.
that's my turn, Brian.
Okay. And Boy's not really going to move anywhere. Like I said, he's
Okay.
sort of in and out. And okay.
Okay, so I can see what he has, how much damage he has, like where did the crocodile, did the alligator bite him and such, right?
Yeah, got him right in the chest.
Okay, I'm going to shred my cloak off and use it as a bandage for the wound, so I can retain the blood, and I use my skill of treat wounds.
Yes.
Let's hope for the best.
What skill did you say you're using?
Treat wounds. Will use my cloak to, like, I will shred it so I can stop the bleeding.
Nice roll.
Okay, so I go, okay, this will hurt a bit, but it is only so that we can retain the blood. And I like push him up a bit so I can grab the shredded piece of the cloth, and I will tie it up and press on the wound so that the blood doesn't come out. All right. Now we're going to try to get up and get you a bit further, okay? To get you someone who can actually help you more, okay?
He just agrees.
Great.
Mainly through nodding his head.
And I can do anything else, or
Treat wounds, it would be move, and since you're guiding him, I'm going to say half move.
okay,
We'll round
so
up, so 3 hexes.
right here. Me and he will move over there.
There.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
That's my turn, not him.
Merrick.
All right. So, like, looking at this creature, and it's just, now it's probably more effed up as it is now. He just looks at this creature, and it's like, it's like you need to put it out of its misery. And it's so, my question is that, I know how some games like Magic ignores resistance, or does that do anything against like armor?
Depends. Does depend on the spell. Some spells there is a resistance to it, but so far you haven't been.
The question I had is that is my staff is considered a magical item, like a magical weapon, and I don't know if that goes against resistance or something in this game. So if I smack it, does it go against?
There's only one way to find out.
The staff, it would. Yeah, there's only one way to find out, and it's actually hit him. As far as I know,
it's like,
it shouldn't affect it. But I'm not guaranteed on that.
I'll talk to you later. Just smack it in the head. Give it a little knock knock.
Nice.
Well, that worked.
Reaction. Dodge it.
Nice.
Okay. What's your plus to your damage? Like is it D6 plus 2? Yeah, so it did it right for this one. Might be something on your sheet, Oliver. We'll look at it later.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's why it's because I thought it rolled a 1, so I was like, yeah. So you just see him trying to smack it, and it's just like, okay, yeah.
That's it for now.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like the binding of the staff. This is a magical item, like it is unbreakable.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, magical item. Does magical item do something? Weapons do something?
We'll find that out. We'll check that out after. Just to make sure.
But no, that's fine. You see him just trying to smack it, and I'm like, ding. Okay.
Max,
Okay.
put your microphone across your face, because it's that side that you need to speak into. That side, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, much better.
Okay, Drell.
Yeah, okay.
See what
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Fancy
stab.
Pants has got. Careful you don't get your pants dirty.
Rolling like absolute muppet today.
That wasn't, yeah.
2 17s in a row.
Ooh. Unlucky, John.
Ow!
No, that's it. I'm done.
Snappy stunt.
Thank
Done, and I'm just gonna do that so it applies it twice. So he's slowly melting.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
That actually is kind of funny.
That's a bad debuff.
Oh yeah, though his debuff is like not good.
Is that from the stun and from all the magic effects?
That's from all the effects. The burning, the stun, he's in pain.
I love how it's
He's not
automated.
having a good
I
time.
love
He's
how
not having
automated
a
it
good
is in
time.
Foundry. It's really good, eh? The effects are automated on the
so
token
beta.
because of the target. Beautiful. Aha, and he can miss again.
Yeah.
Snappy.
He missed again with the tail.
Right.
Okay.
Is it still stunned?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just going for the regular attack then. So I believe we're ignoring the weapon damage here.
Well, we'll see how it goes because it worked
By the way,
for
I've got
Merrick.
I've
so-
got a green dice and a red dice. What's the difference between them? Oh, green is parry, isn't it? Attack and parry. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
a confirmed botch. You injured
Injured
yourself 6
self.
damage.
I take 6 damage from the fumble, right? Okay, from the botch.
Yeah.
But I've still... I don't lose my attack with the shield, though.
No.
I can still do that, okay. Shield attack. No. Missed both attacks. And I take 6 damage.
Yeah.
Oofed. Okay. That's fine.
You dropped the mace on your own foot.
Oh, great. Broken toes.
That. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to use my 2 actions to move here to this door.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you taking the boy with you?
And
Yeah.
yeah,
You can't move that far then, because you're at half movement, aren't you?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's a double move.
Oh,
Yeah, you would move to there.
which is why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that I will use my 2 actions and I say, "Help!" Like I am knocking on the door, like, "Help me!" Oh no, I go
That's
back.
pretty
Okay, I said nothing. I said nothing. Okay, so just a bit more, kiddo. You can be strong. Okay, we're getting you to safety.
Okay, Merrick. This thing. These things are tough. Holy Christ.
You're the only one that's doing anything. Come on.
I'm sorry, guys. I mean, they intentionally, there's some of the other spells I could do. I'm like, so he's looking at his compatriots. He's like, hey, the dwarf is doing good. I mean, he's doing as well as I am when he's actually able to hit. He's just gonna attack with that thing again. This.
Oh, that looks good.
Mhm.
Just an attack with the staff again,
Success.
Max.
Yep, smacking.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
very
Cool.
nice.
That was nice, man.
I'm hoping to kill this damn thing. I'm like, that's
8 damage in total. Down to 5. Oh, right. Stabby McStabby.
Yep.
See, when you're doing 2 attacks, is this 2 attacks with 1 dagger, or is this 2 dagger, like, dual wielding?
Nah, 1 there.
Ooh.
Hey.
This one 6? Or is it?
Yeah, his attack versus is 5.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
back to Snappy again.
Back to Snappy. Oh, I
Snappy's
need to
not
find
happy.
that picture and show it to you guys.
Snappy's not happy.
Oh, this poor creature.
Snappy can miss, like, yes. Yes.
Yeah, he's not able to
There we
fight.
go. Is he still stunned?
Yeah.
Sweet. So I'm just going to go for a
Still
straight
there.
attack. Missed with that one. I'm going to go for the
Yeah.
shield bash. Don't know why it rolled twice there. I must have double clicked by accident, but I've rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nope. Because you rolled a 1 and then it confirmed. the
Ah,
critical
okay.
success.
Nice, confirmed critical. With a shield.
So it's half
Ooh,
its defense
nice.
and twice the damage.
Okay, so I'm rolling
2 times
damage on that then.
damage. Ooh.
My shield does
Bro.
more damage than my mace, watch this.
Does it still him?
You negated it again.
I don't know where
Oh.
did, for some reason, it did.
It adds +1
rolled?
there, so yeah, it's only +1 on the shield. So what did I roll? 2 + 1 is 3, so yeah, it is 0 damage. 0 damage on a crit? Oh no, it doubles the damage though. So is that 6 minus
Yeah.
3?
Yes.
No, I rolled a 2. So do you double the 2 or do you double the 2 + 1 to do you double the 3?
No, it
Would it
says
be
the
like-
first one. It says Derek wins versus alligator damage is 10 minus 3 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be the double on that one, right?
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rolled the damage there actually, yeah. So you're doubling the 7? Is it the final result you double or what?
Oh no, it's rolling the dice
Is it
twice.
considered-
So that's rolled the
Yeah,
dice
because
twice.
that
So
was the
that's,
second.
so that's done the crit, right? Okay, so the 7 is the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
That's not bad. At least you get, at least you got the 7.
Thank you,
Fucking good.
Foundry.
No, it's really good.
How's it looking? It must be about dead, like.
Oh, it's just about dead.
It's dead.
Just about.
No, not quite. But
Oh yeah.
it's literally on it. Oh, it's incapacitated now. It's on its last legs.
Okay, so finally I get to the door.
Yep.
And I knock on it like very
Give me
loudly.
another smack in the head, and I'm like,
Open the door! We need. This kid is. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
The kid needs to be healed. Hello? There's no one.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't have a token in here, but there is someone in here,
Okay.
and they do
Yeah.
recognize the kid. It's like, oh my god, and he grabs a potion, like a potion bottle, and comes to help the kid out. So
Okay.
just move him in there.
Okay.
Right.
My friends
There.
are playing outside with a problem. No worries.
okay. All right. Give me 1 second. My internet flicked out for a second. I don't know why. There's some problem with it downstairs or something. Give me 1 second. Trying to download the world.
Right.
More like I'm just gonna smack it in the head with the thing. So it was like, I'm just gonna like shillelagh, shillelagh, shillelagh.
Everybody else is just missing. Okay.
Come on, there you go. How does that work? Figure it out. Shillelagh time.
Hello.
Oh, no, he's rolled a 20.
Oh, it's a confirmed
And,
botch.
no. I'm gonna cast a fate point and I'm gonna re-roll that. Thank you very
Can
much.
you re-roll fumbles?
Injure myself.
Wait, both are
wait,
bad. Both
because in
are
most
bad.
games you can't re-roll a fumble, so we need to check that. Brian?
We'll see if it allows it.
Yeah, in a lot of games you can't re-roll a fumble. Pause that a second, Max.
Yeah, no, it allows it. Yeah,
There
you
you
can
go, mate.
re-roll it.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna injure myself.
Get out of
with
jail
this
free card.
fucking thing.
Yeah, that was it's just a failure.
I'm fine as like I didn't succeed. I'm like, phoom. I'm like, you see my like eyes kind of like just widen for a second. I'm like, okay. I didn't kill it yet, but so that's about it. That's all I'm gonna do for right now.
Oh,
Okay.
Pretty boys
No, can I
next.
reaction? Can I attack again or no?
Yeah, you have two. There's two
I didn't
actions.
realize I can-
So
Okay, I didn't realize I can hit again. Well, do that again.
Good question, Brian. Can I attack with my mace twice rather than using the shield bash?
as far as I know, you should be able to.
Oh, okay, I'm going to do that from now on.
We will.
Okay, so that it didn't work. So I'm just you see him boom, boom. It's like it's gonna eventually die. So it's like,
Yes.
Okay, Jarrell.
Is
Hit this time.
he's gonna hit.
Nice, Jarrell.
I'm gonna hit. Have the faith. No.
Ooh. Try to shank it again.
Yeah.
it's closer. But
It's the leather.
Hopefully, it'll die this time. It gets burnt in acid, so that thing has to die at this turn. You have to die.
that kills it.
Yes. Was that Jarell with the finisher, was it?
Yes, I'll take the credit.
Very well
Doesn't
done, pretty
look like
boy.
it.
Yeah, so,
Careful you don't get
you
blood on
see
your
me just-
finery there.
Okay, so this thing had. Oh my god, this thing had a lot of.
We're level 1, Brian, please.
We're gonna
So
definitely.
defeated.
That's definitely gonna get taken. The corpse is gonna be taken. We're gonna get someone to skin it, sell
Skin
the
it.
skin, sell the meat.
Oh yes.
Hey, make boots.
That's armor
Make
there,
Oh
clothes
yeah,
isn't
like
boots, bags,
So,
belts. You
Are
can
we
make
out of
fancy
battle
stuff from
now?
crocodile skin. Crocodile skin will be worth some money actually.
Yes, we are out of combat.
yee,
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk back outside. Okay, the kid is safe. Oh dear. He's going to make it through it.
Oh, hey, isn't the dwarf wounded a little bit? Like, you know.
Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Did
Just
you
I'm at less than half hit points.
I
Well, I mean,
put
Just
my
a
hand
scratch.
on. I put my hand on Derek's shoulder as I make a blessing, doing the little.
Okay.
So you get back on yourself.
It's one life
Okay,
point,
so,
but that's enough to actually stop bleeding.
So that heals
Or any
me
of
one
that.
life
Okay.
point. Thank you.
Yeah.
okay, so I need to stock up again on things to stop bleedings, but you will be okay for a while. Maybe a bit groggy, but you will survive.
Thanks, lass. It's just a scratch. I'll be all right.
It's a scratch. I like pink where he was hurt.
So I'm going to at this point pull out a spear, and I'm just going to take that spear. I'm going to insert it to wherever the crocodile's like ear hole is, and I'm just going to go through its brain just to make sure.
Make
yeah,
sure it's
so,
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have any reaction from me just casting all kinds of shit at this thing, just sitting there? He just
Well, I'm
looks
going to
like
actually
folks-
run. There's a point. So I'm going to run to the water. And I'm going to start scooping up water. I don't have a bucket or anything, I'll just use my hands. No, I'll take my helmet off and I'm going to scoop water up. And I'm going to run back to the crocodile and splash water over it. Because we don't want to damage its skin. That's good. That's good money, that skin, if we don't damage that too much. That acid's damaging it. So I'm going to try
I
and put
probably
the...
could just dismiss the spells and like it's over with. Here you go.
Oh, no. I was like, you did say you studied magic, right? Although, well, you didn't say, you just pointed. But
No,
I didn't think it was this type of magic. Where did you learn?
His head tilts and you can only just see the red eyes. I'm known
Can
as
I-
what you would call a black mage. That's all he says.
Can I like roll religion to like know if there is something important about the eyes?
No, it's just a burst. It's just a burst effect. No, but he's the type of mage he is like he's not like a religious. He's more of just.
Okay,
He
so
has
it
more
should be
science
magical
than religion.
lore. It should be magical lore, then, right?
I think so.
So, can I roll that, Brian? Magical lore.
Or like his red eyes and his white or whitish skin.
Yeah, mostly because of that. It's either that or he starts believing he's a vampire.
It's like,
I would probably put it more myth and legend.
Okay, I will go with that. I have a +7 on that, so. What difficulty?
I'll just leave it at normal.
Nice.
Ooh.
What? Okay.
Nice.
So, what do I learn about this? Also, I should be leaving quite soon. My dad needs me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to finish
So
that.
Yeah, you're basically looking at him and that you realize his condition is albinism. He's an albino.
So not vampirism.
No, not vampirism.
No,
As-
no, I do use the dark arts.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but he just he just likes like
And there's a lot of like something bad about being a black mage. I never went to study in a college or magic itself, so I don't really know if being a black mage is good or bad.
he looks at you and he kind of thinks for a second. He's like, not necessarily evil, but not of those of the lights.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
not here to cause evil and chaos, but I just use what I need.
To survive.
Yeah.
That's fair. And he just shrugs and looks down at the crocodile. I think if we use the meat, we can make a really amazing porridge. Or maybe a soup. Meat soup.
He's like, I'm not eating that creature. He just starts
Who are you?
walking back.
Oh, okay. So we have to make also a vegan porridge for Merrick over there.
Do whatever you want with the meat. As long as we sell the skin, then we're gonna be good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. And I think with
I'll
that,
let you guys do that.
what was that there?
So,
John?
John?
Sorry, I was just basically saying, well, Derek, I'll let you deal with that. I really don't want to get any of that on me.
Aye, of course
Thank
you
you.
don't. You,
Yeah, it's a little
Of
gooey.
course.
you just
Yeah, it's
step out of the
fancy
way
pants.
and let the dwarf do the dirty work, lad. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Let the
That's
roadman
what you're
work.
there for, isn't it?
That's what I'm here for.
Exactly.
And with this is where we're going to call it for now.
Hey.
Yes.
No, the only thing is, save the bones. I'll use the bones later.
I will do up what you can get off the alligator there. At least what's salvageable after it being burnt and
Nice.
Melted.
covered in acid and
With
yeah.
Well, thanks
all
very
we've
much for the
done,
game,
we
Brian.
get like a heroic.
Yeah.
Thank
What
you
was
very
that?
much for the game, Brian. Sorry, yeah, go ahead, Emma.
No, I was saying, since we did save the kid and ended with the alligator, do we get like heroic or something?
I will figure that out and I will post it in chat on Discord.
Nice one, Brian. Okay,
Nice.
that's a good session,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
Thank you, Brian.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you,
Yeah, good game, Brian.
John.
Thank you
Max,
for the
Absolutely.
amazing game.
Emma for playing. It was fantastic. Yes, and as
Yeah.
always, thanks to our
Me-
viewers for watching. This is Aventuria, the Dark Eye RPG. I'm RxOliver. This is Brian, Max, John, and Emma. We will be back soon. Thanks for watching.
See you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Beware the darkness.